Hello everyone, this is Iman Khurram. Hope you all are doing great and enjoying my videos. Let's start today's math class, and we are doing Think New Syllabus Mathematics 8th edition, Book 1, D1. This is exercise 1B and we are doing question number 5. So this question is, without using a calculator, estimate the value of each of the followings. Okay, so the A part is we need to estimate the value of the 66. Before doing this question, I will explain few things. As we all know, in square root, inside a square root, the number should be the perfect square. The number should be the square of some number. As perfect square are the numbers that comes as a result of by taking the square of a number. Let me explain this concept by giving you an example. If we take 3 square, means answer will be 9, because this 9 comes by multiplying 3 with 3. Similarly, when we take 4 square, answer will be 16, and that's how when we take 7 square, answer will be 7 sevens are 49. Similarly, when we take 8 square, answer will be 64, and so on. All those numbers which are the result of the squares of some numbers. As this 16 comes as a result of 4 square, this 49 comes as a result of 7 square, and all those numbers which comes as a result of taking the squares of some numbers, these numbers are called perfect squares, right? Perfect squares. And as I was telling you guys, inside a square root, usually the number we take is the perfect square. But what if we get a number which is not the perfect square, as in the given question? 66 is not the perfect square. What number is the perfect square? 64 is the perfect square, but 66 is not the perfect square. So what we need to do now, how we will find out the answer? तो हमें क्या करना है? We will use the estimation. हम देखेंगे कि अगर ये perfect square नहीं है तो which number is closest to 66 but also a perfect square. Okay, तो 66 तो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं है क्योंकि ये किसी भी नंबर का स्क्वायर नहीं है, बट 64 इज़ द परफेक्ट स्क्वायर, राइट? तो हम ये साइन लगाएंगे, दिस साइन इज़ द एस्टिमेशन साइन, कि 66 is not a perfect square, but we estimate the nearest number is 64, which we all know is 8 square, right? As I mentioned before, the inside number of a square root should be the square, so that square root can remove the square. When square root will remove the square, answer will be 8. This 8 answer means if we take the square root of this 66 by using the calculator, the answer will be near to 8. Obviously this 8 is not the exact answer, but as they are mentioning in the question, we cannot use calculator. Without using a calculator, we need to estimate the answer. So this is not the exact answer, but the answer, if we take the square root of 66, will be near to 8. What we are doing in this question, we are estimating, we are doing the estimation. So 66 is nearest to 64, which is the perfect square. Why we are looking for the square? Because square root के अंदर number should be the square. When I write 64 as a 8 square, square root will eat the square and answer will be 8. Let's go for the B part. In B part, they are saying square root of 80 find out करें, and 80 again is not the square, is not the perfect square of any number, because if we take the 9 square, answer will be 81. When we take 8 square, answer is 64, which is very less than 80. If we take the 9 square, the answer is 81, which is greater than 80. तो हम क्या करेंगे, सो 80 इज़ नॉट द परफेक्ट स्क्वायर, बट येस इट इज़ नियरेस्ट टू 81 विच इज़ द परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ऑफ 9, right? 81 की जगह I will write 9 square because this is one and the same thing. And when I write answer this 81 as a 9 square, square root will see the square, square root will eat square, and my answer will be 9. इसका मतलब है अगर मैं कैलकुलेटर से भी 80 का स्क्वायर रूट लूँ तो मेरा आंसर किसके पास पास आएगा, 9 के पास पास आएगा. सो येस, आई एम यूजिंग एस्टिमेशन टू to see where my answer will be, what my answer will be, right? Now I will do the C part, and in this C part they are saying us to find out the cube root. So cube root 218. Okay, so in cube roots usually the number we take inside the cube root is the perfect cube. As we know, one cube is equal to 1. If we multiply 1 3 times, answer will be 1. And 2 cube, if I multiply 2 3 times, my answer will be 8. If I take 3 cube, my answer will be 27. As I mentioned in my previous videos, it is very helpful if you memorize the cubes number till 1 till 15. Because it will help you a lot in solving so many things, and you can easily get the answers. If I take 4 cube, my answer will be 64. Means if I multiply 4 3 times, right? 4 4s is 64, and 4 4s is 16, and 16 4s are 64. So 4 cube will be equal to 64. Similarly, 5 cube will be equal to 125, and 6 cube will be equal to 216. 7 cube will be equal to 343, and that's how we will take the 8 cube and 9 cube. 8 cube will be equal to 512, and 9 cube will be equal to 729. And all these numbers are the perfect cubes. This 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on, all these numbers are the example of perfect cubes. Perfect cubes. So perfect cubes are those numbers which comes as a result of taking the cube of some number, right? When we are solving this cube root, the inside number should be the perfect cube. But in this case, as we know, 218 is not the perfect cube. So what we will do, we will estimate. We will see which number is closest to 218. तो 218 के पास है नंबर 216, और 216 किसका क्यूब है, 6 का क्यूब है. एंड एज दिस क्यूब रूट विल सी द क्यूब, इट विल ईट, एंड आंसर विल बी 6. तो अगर मैं 218 का क्यूब रूट देखूं तो माई एस्टिमेशन इज आंसर विल बी नियर टू 6. आंसर विल बी नियर टू 6. अगर मैं कैलकुलेटर से भी इसका आंसर निकालूं, मैं आंसर विल बी नियर टू 6. Let's do the D part. In D part they are saying find the cube root of number 730. Again 730 is not the perfect cube. तो कौन सा perfect cube इसके पास है, 729, which is the perfect cube of 9. तो हम लिख सकते हैं this is the perfect cube of 9. As cube root will see the cube, it will eat cube, and answer will be 9. So yes, cube root of 730 will be near to, the answer will be nearest to 9. That's how you will do the question, and it's the time as usual for a quick concept check. Quick concept check. Now by using the above mentioned method, you will solve this question and will share your answer with me in comment box. And your question is, you will find out, or you will estimate the value of square root 62, and you will also estimate the value of cube root 62. Okay, this is quite interesting. You will estimate the value of square root 62, and you will also estimate the value of cube root of 62. And yes, here I'm waiting for your answers. Quickly solve the question and do share your answers with me in comments. I'm waiting. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. My channel name is Solve with Aman. My YouTube handle, this is my YouTube handle, just write at Solve with Aman. And don't forget to share it with your friends and family so that all can get benefit. Thank you so very much for watching my video. This is it.